Welcome, students. Today we are going to start with punctuation. It is chapter number 21 from our English grammar book. So, punctuation is very important for our English language. It helps us to read and understand a written passage very clearly. A punctuation mark, such as comma, full stop, quotation mark, capital letters, etc., are used in written language. So here you can see, students, few punctuation marks. Their symbols are given like apostrophe, bracket, colon, comma, exclamation mark, full stop, hyphen, question mark, semicolon, and speech mark. That is, you have just now learnt in narration. Quotation mark. Here are a few rules which are given, which is very important for us to follow, such as every sentence must end with a full stop. Rule number 2, proper nouns such as names like Ravi, Kiran, Amit must always be written in capital letter, not only names of people, places, brands, etc. Rule number 3, when you use quotation mark, do not forget to use closing quotation mark at the end of the quoted word or phrase. Next one. Rule number 4, quotation mark are when quoted something to convey irony, not for emphasis. Emphasis is conveyed by emboldening or italicizing, following by an exclamation mark. So whenever we want to express some strong emotion, we put an exclamatory sign. Rule number 5, we do not use apostrophe when you are pluralizing a word. The plural of a toy is toys, not toys. Apostrophes are used to form contraction, means when we are creating abbreviations, such as it is used as its. Ellipsis used to indicate various intentional omission of a section of a text. It is represented by 3 dots. Rule number 7, as per the rule of British English, any punctuation mark that is not a part of a quoted section of a text must be placed outside the quotation mark. Do not link independent clause with commas. Independent clauses are grouping of words that can stand alone in a sentence. So we do not need to link independent clause with commas. Use a comma only after an introductory element of a sentence. So, an introductory element in a word or a phrase that begins a sentence by providing background or simply modifies it. Here you can see various punctuation marks are given. Full stop shows the end of a sentence. Quotation mark shows a question is being asked. Comma joins two or more ideas in a sentence or separate items in a series. Exclamatory mark shows what? Shows strong emphasis or strong emotion. Quotation mark shows the words have been directly quoted. Colon introduces the information that comes after it. Semicolon connects two complete sentences that are related. Apostrophe used to show possession or for contraction. We have learned hyphen for compound words. Slash used for separate letters, numbers, or words. Ellipsis shows that something has been removed from a sentence. And parenthesis, how does it help? It is used to add extra information in a sentence. Next, we are going to read about full stop. This is the most popular punctuation marks because you simply cannot write even in a single sentence without using it. So there are two most common uses of full stop: to indicate the end of a sentence or to follow an abbreviation. Comma is often used to separate different ideas. Question mark, for asking question. Exclamatory marks, it indicates strong emotions such as anger, happiness, excitement. Quotation mark, very well, you have just now learned in your narration. Apostrophe, firstly, it can be used to contract place of omitted letters. Secondly, it shows possession. Hyphen, even though it looks very similar to dash, but it has a very different use. It is commonly used to create compound words like thunderstorm. Then we use to separate two compound words. Next one, dash. There are two different dashes, an N dash and M dash. First is slightly shorter than the second one. So N dash is used to show connection between two things, like range of numbers, years, pages, etc. Colon, a punctuation mark you will come across very often. It introduces an example, an explanation or quotation. Semicolon mark is used to create a longer pause, children, than a comma, but a shorter pause than a full stop. And then we have the uses of parenthesis, brackets, ellipsis, and slash. This I have already mentioned. Parenthesis gives additional information. Bracket is similar, very similar to parenthesis. However, they are mostly used in academic writing or presenting quotes. Ellipsis uh, creates a mysterious atmosphere in a text. It is mostly used in literature portion, genre of literature where something the narrator wants to say but keeps it a secret. Slash you might need to write fraction, measurements, etc. Next one is we are going to go through few examples like full stop. Mary rode her bike to the playground. Here we have used a full stop. Next one, it's separate items in a list. I read, reading books, listening to music, and studying English. So see, here is the use of comma. Even it shows a break in a sentence. As the day came to an end, comma, the firefighters put out the light, spark. Question mark when we ask a question, where are you from? What is your name, and etc. Exclamatory mark, emphasis, a strong feeling. Wow, today has been awesome. Bravo, what a work you have done. Next, few more examples. We are going to go through semicolon. What does it do? It links element of a sentence. My daughter is a teacher. Semicolon. My son is a doctor. So we are linking elements. Colon, introduce a list. You have two choices. Finish the work today or lose the contract. So here we have used colon. Then quotation mark. I work in Italy, said Jimmy. This is how quotation works. Apostrophe shows ownership or missing letters. Sian's performance at school has greatly improved. They are going to the movies tonight. So here you can see two examples. One shows belongingness and another shows another one. First sentence shows about is talking about Sion, and the second one is an abbreviation of they are. Okay, so here we can say Ravi's book is lost. Ravi's book is lost. So here you can see we have used a semicolon, an apostrophe to show that uh, the book belongs to Ravi. Hyphen, it helps in joining words together. My 8-year-old boy loves reading. So I hope all of you have understood the various use of punctuation marks and how it is used in English language. I hope you have understood today's lesson. So we have this much for today. Thank you, students, and have a great day ahead.